Hello, good student, and again, welcome. Area that I want us to cover shortly is on Surds, and I'm going to apply this area of Surds still on the approach of equation so that we see how the Surds are actually simplified whenever a particular two Surds or so are given. So I want us to consider this particular equation here, which says that simplify the following surds, leaving your answer in the form of a plus b root c, where a, b, and c are constants. Simplify and then leave your answer in the form of a plus b root of c, where a, b, and c are constant. So the surd is root of 5 over 2 root of 2 minus 5 plus root of 2 over root 2 plus 5 plus root 5. So if you look at this question that you are given here, this is a question that we have two surds that are separated by an addition sign. So to work out on this surd, the cheapest and the quickest approach is to look for the LCM of the denominator. And the LCM of the denominator is the product of this and this. So by so doing, we will now have that the LCM of the denominator is the product of the two denominators for that case. Now, once we know this, then we can actually divide the first one by this, and we realize that 2 root 2 divided by this LCM, and then we multiply by this root 5, we are going to get root 5 into 2, root 2 plus root 5. Then plus, if we divide this by the LCM, we are getting root 2 into 2, root 2 minus root 5. Once we have this, then we can actually simplify and expand it. And remember this, we can just multiply direct, that is root 5 times root 2 is root 10. So we are going to have 2 root 10 here. And then root 5 times root 5 is actually 5. And then root 5 times, no, that is root 2 times root 2 is 2, but this times 2 here, which give us 4. And then root 2 multiplied by root 5 is negative root 10. Once we know this, then look at the denominator, you realize that this is a difference of two squares. And if it's a difference of two squares, we recall that a minus b into a plus b is equals to a squared minus b squared. So once we know that the denominator is a difference of two squares, on a quick one, you can just square this one. That means 2 root 2 squared is 8, and then root 5 squared is 5. Once you know that one, then you can actually simplify this. That means 2 root 10 minus root 10 is root 10, and then 5 plus 4 is 9. Once we know this, over 3, that is 8 minus 5 is 3, which equals to, now we can spread out these 3 like this one. So we are going to have 9 over 3, and the same as root 10 over 3. Now by so doing that one, we get that 9 over 3 is 3, and this one is going to be 1 over 3 root 10. Once you get that one, realize that your a now is 3, your b is going to be a third, and the c is going to be 10. So I believe if you meet such question, that means it could be also be negative at this point. So the first thing that you do there is to look for the LCM. Once you look for the LCM, the following thing is just to simplify and working out those numbers and getting the required solution. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Good Student, so that you can be updated or notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Thank you and be blessed.